In this video, I will translate and analyze the lyrics of Hikaru Nara, composed and performed by the Japanese band Goose House. Hikaru Nara is known for being the first opening theme of the 2014 anime 4月は君の嘘 or Your Lie in April in English. Verse 1. 雨上がりの虹も凛と咲いた花も色づき溢れ出す。茜色の空仰ぐ君にあの日恋に落ちた。瞬間のドラマチック、フィルムの中の一コマも消えないよ、心に刻むから。Lines 1 and 2. 雨上がりの虹も凛と咲いた花も。The noun phrase 雨上がり is comprised of two parts. 雨 rain and 上がり which derives from the verb 上がる。上がる usually means to go up or to rise, but when 雨 is the subject, this verb means to stop raining.As in, 雨が上がった it stopped raining. This noun phrase is linked by the particle の to the next noun, 虹 rainbow. Therefore, 雨上がりの虹 is a rainbow after rain. On line 2, the noun phrase 花 flower is modified by the relative clause 凛と咲いた. 凛と is an adverb that denotes a dignified manner, while the verb 咲く means for a flower to bloom.Therefore, 凛と咲いた花 is flowers blooming with dignity. The two noun phrases, 雨上がりの虹 and 凛と咲いた花 are used in the construction A も B も, meaning both A and B. Line 3. 色づき溢れ出す The verb 色づき comes from 色づく to become colored. 色づき is the continuative form, allowing it to be connected.with the next verb phrase, 溢れ出す. This is a compound verb phrase consisting of two verbs, 溢れる to overflow and 出す. 出す can combine with other verbs to add the meaning of start to do. Therefore, 色づき溢れ出す means to become colored and start overflowing. This whole verb phrase serves as the predicate of the noun phrase in lines 1 and 2.So it is the rainbows and flowers that are becoming colorful and starting to overflow. Lines 4 and 5. 茜色の空、仰ぐ君に、あの日、恋に落ちた。The noun 茜色 denotes a dark red. Akane is a type of plant, commonly known in English as madder, which can be used as a red dye. The particle の connects this noun with the next, 空 sky, creating the red sky. This noun phrase is the direct object of the next verb phrase, 仰ぐ to look up. 茜色の空仰ぐ is a relative clause that modifies 君 you. The temporal phrase あの日 that day modifies the next verb phrase, 恋に落ちた fell in love. The particle に after 君 indicates that this person fell in love with 君 you.Therefore, the protagonist of this song fell in love with you who were looking up at the red sky on that day. Lines 6 and 7. 瞬間のドラマチック、フィルムの中の一コマも。The noun 瞬間 means an instant or a moment. This is linked by the particle の to the next word, ドラマチック, dramatic. Since の can usually link only nouns,We can assume that ドラマチック is treated here as a noun despite being an adjective in English. The noun phrase フィルム is a transliteration of the English word film. This noun is followed by the phrase の中の meaning inside or within. 一コマ is one frame in a film. Therefore, フィルムの中の一コマ is one frame in a film. The two noun phrases 瞬間のドラマチック and フィルムの中の一コマ are the subject, indicated by the particle も meaning also. We can only speculate what the nouns ドラマチック and フィルム symbolize, but my interpretation is that they refer to little precious moments in the protagonist's life that are spent with 君 you. Lines 8 and 9. 消えないよ、心に刻むから。The verb phrase 消えない is the negative form of the verb 消える to disappear. The sentence final particle よ gives you a soft and friendly impression, and implies that this person is addressing someone, presumably 君, you. The noun 心, heart, is followed by the particle に, which indicates that 心 is the object of the action, 刻む, to etch, or to carve. The conjunction から shows a reason. Therefore, the reason why the precious moments in my life will not disappear is because I am going to carve them in my heart. Chorus 1. 君だよ、君なんだよ、教えてくれた。暗闇も光るなら星空になる。悲しみを笑顔にもう隠さないで。きらめくどんな星も君を照らすから。Lines 1 and 2. 君だよ、君なんだよ、教えてくれた。The pronoun 君 you is followed by the copula da, which translates roughly to the English copula be. So kimida means it's you. This is reiterated by kiminanda, which is an emphatic version of kimida. Both of these phrases end with the particle yo, implying that this person is addressing kimi in a congenial way. The verb phrase 教えてくれた is made up of two parts. 教える to teach or to tell, and くれる. くれる can be combined with other verbs to create the meaning of receiving something beneficial. So 教えてくれた means taught me or was taught, and implies that the information this person received was somehow beneficial. Overall, these two lines tell us that it is 君 you who taught me something valuable. Lines 3 and 4. 暗闇も光るなら星空になる. The noun 暗闇 is darkness, while the verb 光る means to shine. In this clause, the subject 暗闇 is followed by the particle も, which seems to function as an emphasis, as in even. The conjunction なら means if or when. The noun 星空 consists of two kanji characters, 星 star and 空 sky, hence starry sky. The verb なる to become usually takes the particle に, which shows the result of change. Therefore, even darkness becomes a starry sky when it shines. Lines 5 and 6. 悲しみを笑顔にもう隠さないで. The noun 悲しみ means sadness, while the noun 笑顔 denotes a smiley face. The verb phrase 隠さない is the negation of 隠す to hide. The adverb も when used in conjunction with negation means not anymore. 隠す takes the form x を y に隠す to hide x in y. The ending で expresses a casual request. Therefore, this person is asking 君 you not to hide your sadness behind your smiles anymore. Lines 7 and 8. きらめくどんな星も君を照らすから. The verb きらめく means to glitter or to twinkle, and modifies the noun phrase どんな星 as a relative clause. どんな plus noun means any, so どんな星 is any star whatsoever. The particle も indicates that this noun phrase きらめくどんな星 is the subject of this clause. The verb 照らす means to shed light on, and the accusative marker を tells us that it is on 君 you that the stars shed light. The conjunction から indicates a reason. Therefore, combining lines 5 to 8, this person is asking you not to hide your sadness behind your smiles anymore, because all the stars that are glistening in the sky will shed light on you, giving us a glimmer of hope for the future. Verse 2. 眠りも忘れて迎えた朝日がやたらと突き刺さる。低気圧運ぶ頭痛だって忘れる。君に会えば。静寂はロマンティック。紅茶に溶けたシュガーのように。全身に巡るよ、君の声。Lines 1, 2, and 3. 眠りも忘れて迎えた朝日がやたらと突き刺さる。The noun 眠り means sleep, and it is the object of the verb 忘れる to forget. Here, the particle も is used instead of を and も here seems to emphasize 眠り as in to forget even to sleep. 忘れる is conjugated to its te form To connect with the next verb phrase, 迎えた. 迎える is to welcome, meet, greet, or for a certain occasion to arrive. This verb modifies the next noun, 朝日, morning sun or sunrise. The particle が indicates that the noun phrase 眠りも忘れて迎えた朝日 the morning sun that I welcomed without having slept is the subject of this clause. The adverb やたらと has a lot of different meanings, including excessively, thoughtlessly, randomly, and blindly, but in this context, it shows an excessive amount. This adverb modifies the following verb, 突き刺さる to pierce. Therefore, the protagonist forgot to sleep the night before, and the sunshine feels very harsh on them. It is unclear what kept them up all night, however. Lines 4 and 5. 低気圧運ぶ、頭痛だって、忘れる、君に会えば。The noun 低気圧 means low atmospheric pressure, which is followed by the verb 運ぶ to carry. There is no particle between these two words, but based on what follows, we can assume that the missing particle here is が, and you'll see why in a second. The noun 頭痛 headache is modified by the relative clause 低気圧運ぶ. Changes in atmospheric pressure are known to cause headaches in some individuals, so it makes more sense to say low atmospheric pressure carries a headache than to say a headache carries low atmospheric pressure. For this reason, 低気圧 must be the agent, not the patient, of the carrying action. The phrase だって means even. The verb 忘れる means to forget. So you forget even the headache caused by low atmospheric pressure. The verb 会う to meet takes the particle に, so 君に is the object of the meeting action. This verb is conjugated to its hypothetical conditional form 会えば, meaning if one meets or when one meets. Therefore, when this person meets 君, you, they forget even the headache caused by the low atmospheric pressure. Line 6. 静寂はロマンティック. The noun 静寂 denotes silence. The following particle は indicates that 静寂 is the subject of the clause. The word romantic comes from the English word romantic. Therefore, this line says that the silence is romantic. It is not perfectly clear what this line means, but my guess is that this person considers silence with 君 you to be romantic, even though silence is commonly associated with awkwardness, suggesting that they feel very comfortable with 君. Lines 7 and 8. 紅茶に溶けたシュガーのように全身に巡るよ、君の声. The noun 紅茶 means tea, usually black tea. The verb phrase に溶ける means to melt into or to dissolve in. The noun sugar obviously comes from the English word sugar. This is modified by the preceding relative clause 紅茶に溶けた. The phrase のように means like or similar to. Therefore, 紅茶に溶けたシュガーのように means like sugar dissolved in tea. The noun 全身 denotes the whole body. The verb 巡る means to go around or to permeate. So 全身に巡る is to permeate the whole body. The sentence final particle よ indicates that this person is addressing someone in an informal, friendly way. The noun 声 is voice, so 君の声 is your voice. This noun phrase is the subject of this clause, but the word order here is inverted. Therefore, these lines say, your voice permeates my whole body like sugar dissolved in tea, and contrast very clearly with the silence in the previous line. Chorus 2. 君だよ、君なんだよ。笑顔をくれた。涙も光るなら、流星になる。傷ついたその手を、もう離さないで。願いを込めた空に、明日が来るから。The second chorus mirrors the first chorus, with some words and phrases changed. Here's a side-by-side comparison of the two versions. Line 1. The first line of the second chorus is the same as that of the first chorus. Line 2. 笑顔をくれた. The noun 笑顔 is a smile or a smiley face. The verb くれた is the past tense of くれる to give. Therefore, this line, along with line 1, tells us that it is 君 you who gave me a smile. Lines 3 and 4. 涙も光るなら流星になる. The noun 涙 is tears. The following particle も seems to add an emphasis to this noun, as in even tears. 光るなら, if you recall from the first chorus, means if they shine. The noun 流星 is a meteor or a shooting star. The verb なる is to become, and it takes the particle に. Therefore, lines 3 and 4 say that even tears, if they shine, become shooting stars, which is very reminiscent in meaning and in theme of the corresponding lines in the first chorus, which said that even darkness can become a starry sky. Lines 5 and 6. 傷ついたその手をもう離さないで. The verb 傷ついた comes from 傷つく, meaning to get hurt. This verb phrase modifies the following noun phrase, その手, that hand, which is marked by the particle を as the direct object of the next verb phrase. The adverb も plus negation means not anymore. 離さない is the negative form of the verb 離す to let go or to release. This verb is in the 手 form 離さないで to indicate a request. Therefore, these lines say, please don't let go of that wounded hand anymore. Lines 7 and 8. 願いを込めた空に明日が来るから. The noun 願い is a wish. The verb 込める is to load something into something else, or to put something in something else. However, this verb collocates frequently with the preceding noun 願い in the phrase X に願いを込める to wish upon X, or more literally, to put a wish in X. This verb phrase modifies 空, sky, so we can see that it is in the sky that this person has put a wish. The particle に after 空 indicates that 空 is the goal of a movement, denoted by the verb 来る to come. The subject of this movement is 明日 tomorrow, as indicated by the nominative particle が. The conjunction から shows a reason. Therefore, these lines, along with lines 5 and 6, say don't let go of that wounded hand anymore, because tomorrow will come to the sky in which you placed your wishes. Bridge 1. 導いてくれた光は君だよ。つられて僕も走り出した。知らぬ間にクロスし始めた。ほら、今だ。ここで光るなら。君だよ。君なんだよ。教えてくれた。暗闇は終わるから。Line 1. 導いてくれた光は君だよ。The verb 導く is to lead or to guide. This verb in its te form is combined with the auxiliary verb くれる, indicating that the protagonist benefited from receiving this action. The verb phrase 導いてくれた modifies the following noun 光 light, which is marked by the particle は as the subject. Combined with 君だよ, this line says, you are the light that has guided me. The sentence final particle よ indicates that this person is addressing 君 you in a friendly way. Line 2. つられて僕も走り出した. The verb つられる means to be compelled to imitate or join in someone else's action. The particle も after 僕 means also. The verb phrase 走り出す consists of two verbs, 走る to run and 出す which when combined with another verb means to start doing something. Therefore, 僕 I likely saw 君 running and felt compelled to start running as well. Line 3. 知らぬ間にクロスし始めた. The verb 知らぬ is the negative form of 知る to know. This verb phrase modifies the noun ま meantime. The whole phrase 知らぬ間に means without knowing or without being conscious. The verb クロスする comes from to cross, and this is followed by the verb 始める to start. It is not specified who or what crossed whom or what. not, but my interpretation is that it is 僕, I, and 君, you, who started to cross each other's paths without even knowing it. Line 4. ほら、今だ。ここで光るなら. The phrase ほら is usually used to call someone's attention, as in, hey look. 今だ means it's now. ここで means here. 光るなら, as you saw before, means if it shines. It is not clear what is shining in this context, but perhaps this line is saying, if we are to shine here, now is the time. Lines 5, 6, and 7. 君だよ、君なんだよ、教えてくれた。暗闇は終わるから。The lines 5 and 6 should already be familiar. It is you who taught me. 暗闇 is darkness, and the verb 終わる means to end. The conjunction から shows a reason. Therefore, line 7 says, because the darkness will end. Chorus 3. Chorus 3 is identical to chorus 1. Bridge 2. 答えはいつでも偶然、必然、いつか選んだ道こそ運命になる。握りしめたその希望も不安もきっと二人を動かす光になるから。Line 1. 答えはいつでも偶然、必然。The noun 答え is answer or solution. いつでも means always, anytime, or whenever. The two nouns 偶然 and 必然 are antonyms, coincidence and necessity, respectively. The question mark after these two nouns shows us that this person is asking whether the answer is always contingent or necessary. Line 2. いつか選んだ道こそ運命になる。いつか means someday, and this adverb seems to modify the second verb phrase in this line, なる, instead of the first verb phrase, 選んだ. The verb 選んだ is the past tense of 選ぶ, to choose. This verb modifies the following noun, 道, road, or street. The particle こそ means exactly or just right. 選んだ道こそ is exactly the path I chose, though the choice of the first person pronoun is based purely on speculation, since this clause does not reveal who it is about. This noun phrase, 選んだ道こそ is the subject of the following predicate, 運命になる. 運命 means destiny, and the verb phrase になる is to become. Therefore, line 2 says, exactly the path I or we chose will someday be my or our destiny, depending on who is being talked about. Lines 3 and 4. 握りしめたその希望も不安もきっと二人を動かす光になるから。The verb 握りしめる is to hold tightly, and this verb phrase modifies the following noun phrases, その希望, that hope, and 不安, worries. These two nouns are used in the construction. A も B も A as well as B. The adverb きっと means surely or certainly. 二人 is the counter for two people. The accusative particle を shows us that 二人 is the direct object of the verb 動かす to move. This verb phrase modifies the following noun 光 light. The verb phrase になる means to become. The conjunction at the end から shows a reason. Therefore, these lines say, because those hopes and worries that you hold tightly will surely become a light that will move you both. What did you think of these lyrics, and what is your opinion on the anime 4月は君の嘘? Please let me know in the comment section below, and see you in the next video.